Hi, I'm Christina and this is Baking with Chickens. Today we're gonna make banana pudding. If you've ever had the banana pudding from Magnolia Bakery, it is amazing and it is to die for. Most banana pudding recipes I looked up had vanilla pudding with bananas layered in. Now, I don't want vanilla pudding. I want the most banana-y banana pudding we've ever had. So if you're making this recipe at home, you can just go grab a box of Jell-O pudding mix. That's a really great, easy way to do it. But because I have too many eggs, we are going to make pudding at home. We started with steeping some mashed bananas in some milk to start our custard. Come take a look at this. I had this going. This is the banana milk. It's just mashed bananas in milk and I just rewarmed it up. We're gonna put this through the strainer. We don't want these banana chunks in the pudding, but we'll save these to make for banana pancakes or muffins later. Making a custard or a pudding at home requires tempering eggs. So I have separated my egg yolks and my egg whites from about 10 eggs, and we're gonna put these egg yolks in with our sugar and cornstarch mixture. See how orange and pretty and golden this is? The reason why is because my backyard chickens eat organic feed, they're outside, they eat lots of bugs and proteins, and they're happy chickens, so they lay much darker egg yolks. So if you're buying eggs from the grocery store, then you might see them, they're kind of pale, they're not as yellow. So golden yolks are a sign that the chickens are getting lots of protein, they're happy, they're healthy. Chickens aren't vegetarians. Chickens are carnivores. They're little assholes and they like to eat each other and they eat bugs and anything else that's alive. And the protein is why this is golden and yellow and gorgeous. There's some controversy because some commercial egg producers are adding turmeric or paprika to their feed to artificially make egg yolks more yellow to make you think that they're healthier for you. So that's just something to keep an eye out for, but your local farmer's market eggs would probably have a really great source. So here I have some warm banana milk. It's not lukewarm, it's kind of more hot than lukewarm, and you have to add it really slowly. The reason why you do this, it's called tempering, because you want to bring your egg yolks up to temperature very slowly so that they don't scramble. And then now we're going to put on the stove and warm it up and cook it until it gets nice and thick. As I'm cooking this over the stove on medium to medium low, you want to keep whisking it constantly, because if I stop whisking it, then it's going to get hot around the edges of the pan and then I'm going to get scrambled eggs, and that's what gives you chunky bits. We don't want chunky bits in our pudding. We want it to be nice and smooth. Take a look and we'll see if it's ready or not. See, so this is really runny. It doesn't coat the back of the spoon. That means keep cooking. So now you see that the pudding is getting nice and thick. This is the consistency we want. So cook it for just a little bit more. Let it bubble to cook off some of the egg yolk proteins. Yeah. So now we have this yummy, creamy pudding. And we're gonna run it through the sieve to take out any accidental little chunky bits that might be in there. It's awesome. We're gonna set it aside to cool while we make our vanilla wafers. If you wanna do it the easy way, we can just go out and buy a box of nilla wafers, which are delicious and awesome, but that's not how we roll here at Baking with Chickens. I like to make everything from scratch whenever possible, but don't get me wrong, sometimes I'm super lazy and I'll just go buy a box. We're gonna cream our sugar and our butter, get our dry ingredients together. And then I'm just gonna chill this for 10 minutes so it's easier to roll and bake. So our dough is chilled and we're gonna roll them into little teeny tiny balls that are about 1 teaspoon. We made our nilla wafers and we made our banana pudding. Now we're going to whip the whipped cream. We've got nice, delicious whipped cream. So what we're gonna do is fold in some of this pudding. So the reason why we're folding this into the cream is to make it nice and fluffy. So if you look at the pudding right now, it's delicious, but it's kind of thick. So you wanna fold it into the cream to get it nice and light and airy. Look at this delicious, fluffy, airy banana pudding. So I have a little glass jar with banana puddings. We could layer it in a big sheet and you can like scoop and dump. But today we're gonna do individual little jar. I went to Magnolia Bakery and picked up some of my favorite banana pudding to try it and compare it to the one that we just made. And my verdict is, as much as I love Magnolia's banana pudding, mine was better. And I'll tell you why. My oops accidental tablespoon instead of teaspoon of salt in my vanilla wafers made it a little bit salty. It brought out the flavors a little bit more, and it wasn't so sweet. So my biggest gripe with this pudding, now that I've tasted it, is that it's a little too sweet and heavy. I folded in a lot of extra whipped cream, so remember that made it really light and fluffy. I'm pretty psyched. I'm pretty proud of myself that my banana pudding is better than my favorite from Magnolia Bakery. I'm still gonna eat it, it's still delicious, but I kind of prefer mine. Is that yummy? Who wants to be my chicken model? Oh, what's that? You're a good chicken model. I choose you. Yes. Come with me. Oh my God, you're so cute. You like your apron? Okay, we're done. Good job. Wow, look at how big your crop is. You ate a lot today, huh? Ready? All right. Let's go to bed. Good job.